Morning. We've come just out of Tallinn this morning to a place that they call Jagala Waterfall. We were going to go to a different one, which is the one that we saw that was froze over. We still may go there, but it says Jagala Waterfall is the highest natural waterfall in Estonia and Baltic countries, with a vertical drop of 8 metres. During the spring and autumn, high water is a maximum of 70 metres wide. Jagala River flows over northern Estonia cliff, which is part of the Baltic Klint. The Baltic Klint extends from Lake Ladoga in Russia to the island of Åland in Sweden. Under the waterfall are visible sedimentary rock strata formed during some 9 million years from 500 million years back. Below, harder limestone strata is softer sandstone where erosion happens more rapidly and cave-like rock shelter is formed. The upper harder limestone eventually collapses, and so Jagala Waterfall recedes upstream at an average of 20 centimetres per year, resulting in a canyon 230 metres long. Under the waterfall is 6 metres deep whirlpool, what is very dangerous for swimmers. Jagala Waterfall belongs to the most beautiful waterfalls in the world and most beautiful sights in Europe. So let's go and have a look. So it moves 20 centimetres every year then. Wow, that's quite a bit. Yeah. 20 centimetres is about 8 inches. If you wanted it in old money. I can't remember following the car. Christy's just going to nip back. So actually normally, hey? Okay, thank you. So it keeps cutting back, so it's worked its way through this valley over the years. And I suppose when it's in full flow, then you get it, well, no, it's all the way across. Wow, look at that. I suppose earlier in the year it looks like the top is concrete, doesn't it? It looks like somebody's put concrete on it, and then yeah, it's only shallow. I expect it's coming at well, I'm not walking across it, but, and I don't think Christine is. Wow.
I'll come back again?
Yeah, I wonder if these are going to walk across, or they're just walking this part of it back to here. That's quite an amazing, it's quite a waterfall that. You can see how it's eroded, can't you?
Yeah.
How it keeps cutting it back. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a walk. We've come across this straight away, so I think it allows us to get down into the actual canyon itself. So we'll go down and take a look at it from a different perspective. Concentrate on what I'm doing. Wow, I must say that looks pretty good from down here. In full flow, that would be really something spectacular, to be fair. But So this is the route that it's cut. Have a little bit of a look over here. Oh dear, it's a cold day today. Wow, really quite noisy now. We followed the river down a little bit and come to this like crossroads junction that goes off, well, obviously in that direction, but it's the end of the line for us, so we're gonna follow this stretch of it. So that is from the waterfall and it joins with this one, and we're going to follow that upstream a little bit now. Listen, it's not the warmest day we've had, no. But and the weather's dull. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on. We're more here now for having a bit of time to us rather than, you know, with Casper. So we've got today, we've got tomorrow, fly back tomorrow night. Anyway, let's not sure what else we're going to see on our little walk. There's nothing actually planned on it. We've walked, well, we kind of did, it was a small circle which took us back round to the car again. So we've walked the other way, so we're now on the same bit of the river that the waterfall's on, but the other side of it, so we've kind of walked a bit of a loop. We couldn't follow that section of waterway that we started to follow, so we've got this. So the water is controlled from this point, and then the waterfall is down there, that way somewhere. It's not too far away. There you go. With the is that a crane in the water there, is that? I don't think it's a heron, is it?
No, it's crane.
Yeah.
Or a stork, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. We're kind of getting them mixed up, aren't we? Cranes and storks, and I think Christine's gonna try and zoom in for a look. I'll maybe try and put a couple of photos on somewhere if she gets a good one. Oh, the video. Oh, she's got a nice video going on it, so I'll leave that and let Christine finish it. Put a couple of photos on somewhere if she gets a good one. Oh, the video. Oh, she's got a nice video going on it, so I'll leave that and let Christine finish it. There's the dam that's restricting the flow through. It's probably because I'm not sure whether they've had lots of walks. I mean, we might suppose we are at the back end of spring. I see people have been doing them bloody stupid rock piles again. Well, there, look, in front of you.
Yeah, I don't get them.
Right, we've done quite a walk, bit of a walk around, brings us back round on this waterfall again, so we get another perspective of it. Really good. We're going to have a walk up on the top at the moment. Okay, we're now walking on the riverbed now, which is takes us over to the waterfall on this side. There's the stream. So we've walked pretty much down there. There's a junction. Came back round again. Went behind the buses and then walked. I think you might just be able to see there in the distance there's some fresh steel, which is where that bridge is for that. Yeah, there we go. Pretty good. Looks like building a new centre as well on this side. When we're down the bottom, you can see how it's eaten away underneath. You can also see where the next piece is going to fall off. There's a crack line all the way along here. It runs all the way along there. Right where Christine stood, but she won't listen. So, anyway, she's insured. Yes, it seems a bit strange walking on this. Yeah, so it's been dry for a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, that way?
We're going to see if we can walk back around this way, which is where the cranes or stalks or whatever they were, we're not sure. Maybe you can tell us, because we don't know. They weren't herons.
No.
So that much we do know. Anyway, we'll see if we can walk back to that bridge this way instead of walking all the way around via the road. We've just come across these plants. We don't know what they are, but they're very different.
Yeah.
Not really sure what they are.
No.
Not seen anything like that before. It's nice and quiet. Doesn't seem to be a lot of wildlife around.
No.
Birds, but not seem to be much of anything else. It's quite peaceful, isn't it? We've just had a bit of dinner and walked back, and we had dinner down there where the benches are. This is where it's carved into this rock within the canyon. So, well, I don't think it's the river is now what it was, especially because it's dammed in places, and think some of the water's redirected for other things. We're not far off the main road now. We've just come to have a look at these ancient burial barrows. They are. So they're stone burial mounds. It's like there's a sarcophagus type thing in the middle. Very different. I've not seen anything like these before. So, I'm presuming they were like a building with a sarcophagus within it, maybe? I don't know. But burial mounds are what they're called. A part of me thinks that it probably was burial mounds, but because of how neat the stones are, I kind of think that they've been rebuilt, let's say. So I don't necessarily believe, I think this is to depict what they look like. I don't believe that the stones would be in this sort of condition and as neat as this if they were just sat here for what, hundreds of years, thousands of years, or however long it is. But it is part of it's part of the Ribala Kaitsila Museum. So very different. Well, I'll have a read on here and see what it says on this. There's a bit of writing on the wall. So the way I understand it, when they were building this main road, they unearthed these burial mounds. They're from, I think they built the road in the 1980s. But what they did was did a thorough archaeological dig and then moved some of the burial mounds so they came over to this part, but placed them exactly as they were. So this is what they were. In it, all of the bodies faced north, so I'm told. And now I look at it, you can see that actually they do appear to be in a kind of a northerly direction, I'm assuming. But yeah, it wasn't discovered till the 1980s. Must admit, Estonia is when you drive through Estonia, it's a little bit like driving through Norfolk. It's not very hilly, it's ever so flat, but very spread out. Yeah, this was Estonia's largest fully excavated Nordic bronze stone cyst cemetery. Consists of 36 graves and cemeteries put into use between 1200 and 1000 BC. The burial probably ended between 900 and 800 BC. The chronology of the Estonian stone cyst graves has been clarified the best due to radiocarbon dating. and that was these, but they were a bit further over, but they said they have been moved to this position. We worked our way back in towards Tallinn. We were just, well, kind of on the outskirts of Tallinn, and we're just having a bit of a walk through the forest. We're doing it's called a bog walk. So part of not a lot of it, but some of the wooded area. It's all protected, but it's a walk where you can. You may or may not see reptiles and amphibians, possibly. We'll see. We're not really sure what we're actually going to encounter. That's all it said on the sign. It's a protected area, hence the boardwalk. So just a bit of a walk. We went to have a look at a couple of so we've been and had a look at a couple of other things today. We're not looking for anything in particular to do. Tomorrow we'll visit Tallinn itself again, the old town and that kind of thing. There's not much point in doing anything else, because I suppose we'll be more frequent coming across to Estonia. There's no rush for us to find or do things, so we don't want to try and fit everything in one hit. So I'm presuming these are your bog areas. With a bit of luck, we might see something. But it's a fair walk. Nice and peaceful. Apparently Christine was saying there's over 100 different species of bird living in these woods. Along with, I think there's several different types of frogs and toads and newts and things. Pardon?
17 different lots of dragonflies.
Yeah, 17 different lots of dragonfly as well. I think dragonfly look fantastic when you see them in the summer, and when they're in them electric blues and greens. Well, I must admit, if we're going to get bit at this time of year, this is the place you're going to get bit. Signs are, I'm going to be honest, the signs are pretty rubbish. They're well, they kind of is, but they're not very easy to follow. Right. See if we can see any frogs or anything. But seen anything so far. There's a lot of wildlife on the top. What do they call them? I don't know if you can see all them making the water. I can't remember what they call them.
Jumpy things.
Jumpy things, Christine said. What they're called. I think Christine's got a couple of pictures. Maybe I can put them on there. I don't think we're going to see any of these because it's not really the time of the year. But there's some of the butterflies that you would see, and moths, I think. Anyway, we're going to continue on our boardwalk. I'll post the any pictures that well, not all the pictures that Christine's took, but a selection of the pictures that Christine's taken. The more of bugs and insects, to be fair, so far. But I will put them on the end of the video if I remember. I'm guessing this part here it gets very, very boggy, because I think these are kind of floats really. So yeah. So this would, in the winter time, early spring, they'll just sit above the bog. I've seen it like that before. Very, very different, yeah. But we will be coming backwards and forwards, so we will come back and have a look at this place in different seasons. I think it's worth the visit. To get the mozzie protector on for, I mean, now if I bounce on here, look, you could see it as there floats on the water. Yeah. Look, there you could just see them on here. So look. Quite clever. Allows you to get across the bog. Well, no, I've never seen anything like this before with these float. I think it's quite new. I mean, they look new, so I think they've been put here for this year. The bridges are new. The bridge creaks a little bit. In fact, if you look at it, it's got like there's links on it, so this can rise and fall as well. And they're sat on the same sort of thing. So these are also on floats, so they can all rise and flow. There's Christine over there. I think she wants me to come back over there. I think I'll have to go back over there. Just come back to the bridge again. If you look, you can see the floats underneath where Christine is. Christine's doing bug photos again. Yeah. It's good. I must admit, it's an opportunity to see some different wildlife. I suppose it's a case of being here That's a lot of it is right place, right time. What's that say? These floats are terrific. I think they're really good. Oh, it's just a picture, an overhead picture in winter. Wow. Very, very impressed. I must admit, it's such a, as daft as it sounds, it is a really nice walk to walk through this bog. I mean, the floats are doing a good job. May not be so good if it gets very busy with people, but at the moment it's fine. I think the more people you have, the quieter it'll be of the wildlife, I think. But it's a great walk. It's a very clever idea. I don't know how long these will last. I like cisterns. I like to I suppose plastic's quite thick, I would assume. Very clever idea. Very, very clever idea. Just like the way it's made. I mean, these stakes on every 4 or 5 that they put here, just to hold everything, keep it in place so it all goes in the direction that it's supposed to go. What more could you ask for? Oh, we've got a bit of a junction coming up now, so it's been really, I must admit, it's quite a find this by Christine. It's interesting and it's different. I mean, this is where we're proper floating now, on the bog now. So,
It's amazing.
yeah.
Wow.
Now we'll if I walk this way, I think Christine wants a picture. So we're back onto proper walkway now. So we've left the bridge walkway, the floating walkway. That was really, really good. It was nice to be able to walk across it. Very, very different. So it'd be nice to see that again. I think we'll definitely be coming back again. I think to see it at different times of the year. And now we're back on the ordinary boardwalk. There comes Christine. Definitely a good walk, interesting. Very different. And plus it gives us a little bit of exercise. We've not done this last 2 days, third day this one. We've not done an awful lot of exercise, so it's good to get out and stretch our legs again. Looks like we'll be approaching another bridge again. There's 2 or 3 routes through this woodland. Difficult, really difficult to try and follow the map on where everything's supposed to go. It's Doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. So we're kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say we're wandering aimlessly, but we are kind of. I'm trying to make it so we're walking in some sort of a rough circle, but who knows where we are. Hopefully it'll take us back to the car park eventually. And I think this is one that we crossed right down there somewhere. So it's nice. It is nice. It's a really nice place. Some of the boards on the boardwalk are beginning to get a little bit worse for wear, but it's good. Yeah. Yeah, it just seems to nicely wind its way through the wood and the bog. Nice walk. I keep saying that, but it is. I imagine when we start getting in, I don't know, another few weeks, and I think the mozzies will be biting. There is an observation tower around here somewhere. With a bit of luck we'll find a sign that'll direct us towards that. We've not seen a sign for a while, so I'm hoping there's going to be one up here somewhere. We're back tracking the boards again. Christine's in front. She didn't want to go in front earlier because I was filming, but I'll film over the top of her like that. That's not too bad. So right. There are deer in these woods as well, although as we all know the chances of seeing them's pretty slim, but there are signs telling you that they're here. In the one of the national forests about 30 or 40 miles away, there's brown bear. So we were going to go there. It was just a bit too far really. Plus there's no guarantee that you're going to see them. We're on the track of the observation tower. Come back off the boards and we're back on the walkway through the woods again. A different walkway. I mean, there are several of them. The observation tower, we believe, is up here. We think. I think I can see it up ahead. We used Google Maps to help us locate it. So we'll climb the steps and have a little bit of a look at trees from a higher point. It looks like I don't know what we're going to see, but we'll go up, we'll have a look anyway. So this is the tower, observation tower. We'll then take a look at the map and see how we get back. Right, we're up on the top. There's not a lot to see, but look at the bark on the tree. Oh, it's like flaking and thin. Never seen it like that before. It's like brown paper. Yeah, it's like Christine said, it's a bit of a pointless observation point. It could do with being another level up. So, just to get us above the trees. Never mind. It's a bit of a shame. We kind of made it a bit pointless climbing up. Anyway, it's that way back to the car. I don't think it's too far away, to be quite honest.
No.
We worked a circle which helped. We knew the observation tower would be somewhere on the way back, so it's actually worked out quite well, to be fair. It's been good, but that is so strange. Never seen that before. I mean, is it because the tree's dying or what? I mean, if you look at the tree, the bark lower down, it's different to what it is higher up. Or there is no bark. It's really, really strange. This is the map. I can tell you that we're parked in effect somewhere here. We walked through the woods, which brought us to about here. Then we walked this way, round there, down here, along here, did that, around here, to the point we are now. Then we should walk this last bit and then back to the car.
Right.
We're just finishing our circle, so we're crossing this here bridge. We've done all of the bog walk, which is inside the thing. We're kind of walking around the outside areas of it, which kind of go around the bog walk, and then we'll up here we should turn right, we think. We should be at a point near to where we started, which I'm fairly sure is just up here, and then we'll turn right, otherwise we'll end up doing a circle again, and it should take us back to the car, I hope. And then we're going to look for something to eat. We fancy a proper cooked meal, but we don't think we're going to get that. We'll see. So I think we go where that fella's just going with his rucksack, because I'm sure we did. We walked down to look at that sign originally which cut us across that bit there. So that way takes us round the bog walk, and this way should take us back to the car. Anyway, I'll let you know how we get on. There we go, and we're right back to the car park, and there's the car parked in front of us. So that worked out quite well. Anyway, off for something to eat now, and then it'll be back to the digs for the last night.